Yo, what is up? 1922 is one of the latest Stephen King novellas released in 2010, I believe, and just now got brung onto the screen, a Netflix exclusive. Um, Directed by Zach Hindich. I had no idea what I was going to watch because I never really heard of this director before, and he also did the screenplay for it, which I will get to later. But as for this one, I had no idea what I was in store for, guys. I thought it was going to be this weird isolation movie about a wife haunting a son and father because of the murder. It's not a spoiler alert. If you watch the trailer, you find out. But because of the murder that has been committed on her, and for the simple reason that back in 1922, according to this movie, and I guess according to the book, I haven't got to read the book, a man's pride is his land and his son. And she didn't like the idea of having all this land and no money, so she wanted to sell it and end up become a fashion designer, or open a fashion store in the big city, which to them country folk, bae, I ain't like them city slickers, I tell you what. But Thomas James as Wilford, which is the main character, gives a outstanding performance. He was good in The Punisher. He was good in The Mist. This dude's just an all-around good actor every single time there goes a phone. Like, there's times in the movie where I actually think, is that his actual voice? And that's mainly because the screenplay was outstanding, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, I felt like what they did was take people back from 1922 and bring them to present day and said, all right, here's the script, read it. Like, Zach Hindich is a fantastic screenwriter. He is a fantastic director as well. Now, with this being said, if you watch the trailer, it's not what you're going to be expecting. The trailer put it as some kind of captivating isolation horror movie about the wife and the family trying to get together. And I believe they are trying to make it an isolation type of film, but it ruins it by constantly showing people come up to the acre and look at stuff. Like, if they did it every so often, it wouldn't be as bad. But he also goes to his neighbor's house and goes to the city and stuff and really expands it. And there's parts where you see like a bunch of different places all at once, and it just kind of ruins the whole mood of isolation. It takes that whole thing away from it. Now, with that being said, it is a fantastic movie still, and of course all the actors did great in it. Molly Parker played as his wife, which he killed later on. I wish she would have had more to say in it because she did a fantastic job as his wife. And his son, I was very impressed by. I can't think of his name as of right now, but I'm sure it'll come to me later on. I do got some flaws with the film. The acting was phenomenal, and of course the isolation was one of the things I had a problem with. Now, this cinematography, guys, amazing. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. Like, it's one of the best shot films I've seen on a Netflix movie, okay? And it's by the same dude that done the cinematography to Fault in Our Stars, which back in the day, whenever I first watched it in 2014, I didn't care for it. I was just there because my ex wanted to go, and I was like, okay, well, I'll please her. Looking back at it, I almost second guessed watching that movie again just to see how he shot that movie. This is how good this guy is, okay? I'm not kidding. The movie was beautifully shot, guys, and it was just so good. Now, with all the positive and the negatives in a way, here's my biggest problem. The movie itself moves very slow. Like, I'm talking about, it's a super slow burn. There goes the air again. Sorry for the change, guys. It's not like jump scares every 20 minutes. There's not even a jump scare in it. Yeah, horror fans, there's no jump scares in it. But I don't think it's really horror much. I don't see horror in it. I see it just a son and a father dealing with this conflict of the fact that they killed the mother and wife together. See, the son kind of resents his father for letting all this happen, but he also helped with it, and so he also feels anger towards himself, and he don't know how to take that out in ways, and you see it play out. The character development is very good in this film, and I really feel for certain characters, at least the ones that they want you to feel for. Even the ones that don't even have a lot of talk. The son actually has a love interest throughout the movie, and whenever a certain thing happens, you're left actually heartbroken. You wasn't expecting that to happen. It completely caught me off guard. because I didn't expect to care for this character whatsoever. But whenever a certain event happened, I was heartbroken. I was. I'm not gonna lie. The directing was fantastic. The screenplay was fantastic. The movie was very slow, and that's one of the biggest problems I had with it. But other than that, it was a good movie. It just, there was parts where I found myself on my phone because I wasn't that interested. There's a lot of extra dialogue that really don't need to be in there. That's just there, you know. Like, it never helped the character development or really pushed the story further on. It was just there. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that whenever they watch it, and maybe they're right. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's just how I felt. I felt like there was a lot of non-needed dialogue within there. But with all this being said, do I suggest that you watch the film? Most definitely. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm sure many other people will. Now, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's right there in the middle. Like, it's nothing. It's not like Sleepwalkers or Tommyknockers. But then again, it's not like it, and it's not like Gerald's Game. So, if you want to watch a good medium Stephen King movie, if that makes any sense, you can just watch this movie. Sit back, you know. You probably get bored sometimes. It's not a movie that you can really sink your teeth into, but it's a good movie. I would rate it 7 out of 10. As of always, guys, y'all take care. And get ready for the next review. It might even be Jigsaw. It might be something else. I have no idea. But until then, peace.